28-year-old Mamta Kafle Bhatt was originally from Nepal. She moved to the United States for an arranged marriage in 2021 to 37-year-old Naresh Bhatt, an Army veteran. Mamta was a pediatric nurse at the Prince William Medical Center. Mamta and Naresh lived on a beautiful, quiet cul-de-sac in Manassas Park, Virginia. The couple had their first child, a baby girl, in August 2023. Early in 2024, there was some reported issues for the couple, and Mamta moved out for a short while before returning. Mamta used to call her mother, who still lives in Nepal, 2 to 3 times a day over video call, about ordinary things like what she ate that day and also about the milestones her baby girl achieved. Mamta was not one for sharing personal things with others. She believed that if other people knew all your personal matters, that they would start talking about it, so she kept that type of things to herself most of the time. But on June 24, 2024, she talked about her troubled marriage with one of her childhood friends. On August 1, 2024, co-workers tried to contact Mamta after not showing up to her shift at work. They could not get a hold of her and requested a welfare check to be done at her home. Manassas police officers went to the house the next day. Her husband declined to report her as missing. Mamta was last seen at work on July 27th, and a friend said they last spoke to her on July 28th. On the last day that her mother spoke to her, she saw that Mamta's face looked gloomy, so she asked her what happened and if she is okay. Mamta said she was fine. This was around July 29th or 30th. Because of the time zone difference between Nepal and the United States, her mother was not completely sure about the date. According to all her friends and husband, she never had a gloomy face. Mamta did not call her mother on July 31st. According to Mamta's husband, Naresh, they ate dinner together on the evening of July 31st, and that everything was fine. He was asked if she had said anything to him about leaving, but he said there was nothing like that. It was just a normal day. According to Naresh, Mamta destroyed her phone before July 31st. But on August 1st, her phone was pinging in the Aldi area of Northern Virginia. Naresh told police he was at a cafe there. The police have a video showing Naresh at a Walmart purchasing cleaning supplies. He also went to a Walmart in Prince William County and purchased a set of knives. 2 of those knives are now missing. Mamta's family tried to contact Naresh, but he did not answer the phone until August 3rd. A cousin of Mamta lives in New York. Naresh was asked where Mamta is over text with her cousin, where he said on August 4th that she might be at her apartment. The cousin asked if they had a fight again, and he said no. But they have decided to separate with respect and that she moved out. Also on August 4th, Mamta's brother pleaded with Naresh to call the authorities and to report her missing. By this time, Mamta had been away from her husband and baby for 4 days already. The next day, Naresh finally contacted the police station and reported her missing. Between August 5th and 8th, detectives conducted an extensive investigation and found that there was a significant lack of recent contact by Mamta with her family, friends, co-workers, employer, and on social media postings. Given this and other circumstances, detectives were able to elevate her missing person status to involuntary/critical missing person. The investigators believe she did not leave out of her own and that something had happened to her. The language difference might also be a challenge for the investigators in this case. There is a lot of contradicting statements from Mamta's husband and her family. He would say something in an interview, but it was not true. According to Mamta's mother, Naresh had abused Mamta before, and that she had moved out previously and went to live with a friend for a week or so, and she then moved to an apartment. On August 21st, police searched the home and found passports for Naresh and his daughter in open view when they entered the home. Prosecutors said there's evidence that Naresh was in the process of packing up his home and selling his car. Investigators have conducted multiple searches at the Bhatt home. Naresh was arrested the next day, on August 22nd. The following day, police found evidence of blood in the home. Naresh was arrested on a single charge of concealing a body. But in the criminal complaint, police accused him of taking the life of Mamta. Prosecutors have laid out chilling allegations, including that pooling blood was found in the primary bedroom and blood spatters in the master bathroom of the couple's home. Investigators also found signs suggesting that a body has been dragged through the house. On August 27th, during a brief court appearance in Virginia, Naresh waived both his preliminary hearing and the grand jury indictment to accelerate the proceedings. As Naresh Bhatt remains in jail awaiting trial, Virginia's speedy trial law requires the prosecution to bring the case to trial within 5 months. The Commonwealth has continued to press forward with the charge against Naresh, despite admissions that they are not sure that Mamta is deceased. As they continue to investigate a case, they are unable to prove. It is why they are attempting to delay this trial for as long as possible. The search for Mamta has turned up empty so far. Authorities say she likely lost her life in a bloody struggle at their home. Her friends fear she is no longer alive for one main reason. She never would have missed her daughter's first birthday. Naresh appeared in court on September 13th, one day after investigators executed another search warrant at the couple's Virginia home. A judge said prosecutors have an obligation to turn over any evidence that could be favorable to the defense. 2 items were granted: a record of communication between Naresh and the police, and a video of Mamta leaving work at the hospital on July 27th. Defense attorneys said Mamta canceled her Uber ride home and got into a car with someone else. The driver has not been identified and has not come forward. The defense claims that she is still alive. The defense claims that prosecutors and the press have spread inaccurate allegations that Naresh did not want to file a missing person report. The requested evidence would show that police told Naresh that he should wait several days and call them back if Mamta did not return. Retired FBI agent Jennifer Coffendoffer said that the purpose of requesting the video from the hospital is to look for a third-party option to account for where Mamta is. Angel Rodas does not know the Bhatt family personally, but was at the hearing Friday. She said, "I'm a mother, grandmother, and I'm also a survivor. If you're going to leave, you're going to take your kid with you. Let's get the facts straight. Mamta has a voice. We, the community, are her voice. Say her name." Extensive searches for evidence in parks and wooded areas has also been unsuccessful. Investigators have recovered the family's blue Tesla, which Naresh reportedly sold shortly after Mamta disappeared. GPS data from the Tesla may provide further clues. Naresh is due back in court on September 16th as prosecutors and the defense attempt to agree on a start date for the trial. Prosecutors say the defense is missing the key piece of evidence, Mamta's body. The defense wants to start the trial sometime in December 2024 or early January 2025. Prosecutors want more time and have requested a late January or early February 2025 date. Police are asking anyone who had contact with Naresh Bhatt between July 28th and August 5th to come forward and contact them at 703-361-1136.